Hey everyone, welcome to From the Depths. I'm Minty, and this is our 11th exhibition match of the Tank Tussle Season 4 tournament. This episode, we've got the Virtues by Tyrannus going up against the Guns That Go Splat by Herpeta, if I remember right. Right? No, I'm questioning myself. Okay, I'm right? Okay, good. My brain was saying Herpeta, then another part of my brain was saying, no, it's not Herpeta. So yeah. Anyway, get the predictions started. Who will be victorious? Virtues. Oh! Well, it seems they've added the option to have more than just a binary selection now. I can have more than one. Yeah, I can have, like, I've got 6 set up here. Huh. Well, that's interesting. 'Cause that wasn't there before, I don't think. Right? Alright, so Virtues are splat. Who do you think's gonna win? You got 1 minute to decide and place your bets. Let's go ahead and get this battle underway. Stitch is getting some focus fire on it. It's not really taking a whole lot of damage, though. Oh, but this Splatterific Tonk's taking shots to the side from the Prudentia. How is that magazine not detonating? There it goes. Oh yeah, wheels are stupid. Looks like they're down there, but they're actually up here. Well, Prudentia seems to have disabled one Splatterific Tonk. Wait, did that just penetrate the ground and hit Ustitia? That's what it looked like happened, but that can't be. Oh, it must have gotten shot from the other angle at the same time, so it just looked like that. Oh, Fortitudo. Rolling over a Splatterific Tonk. Fortitudo is going to be tough for the Splatterific Tonks to handle. It's just such a durable vehicle. Oof. And that Splatterific Tonk is 2 damaged. Oh, and that's a dead Splatterific Tonk. another dead Splatterific Tonk. DT Legendary, thanks for the follow. Yeah, the Splatterifics are on their last legs. Generally not DT Legendary. Most of the time I build for tournaments, and I don't want to be broadcasting when I'm building for a tournament. Everything has suddenly gone still and quiet. Dalton? Alright. Somehow this tank is getting shots off still. Fortitudo is stuck. The Splatterific Tonk is on its back. Justitia is engine dead. And Prudentia doesn't want to fire because it doesn't want to hit Fortitudo. Depends on the tournament, Dalton. It depends on how many people enter, but they generally go for, like, I don't know, probably, I'd say 2 to 3 months. Splat the rat. Oh, there we go. Prudentia's getting some shots in. And now it's not. Come on, it only had 1.9% HP left, basically. You could have killed it. Yeah, Dalton, I generally do 3 or 4 streams a week. Each stream is usually has 2 episodes. And then we have exhibition matches and stuff that come in between when we're waiting for brackets to finish. Oh, that was definitely was it Battleship Brawl Season 3? The one where I allowed people to enter, to put in entries mid-tournament? That thing went on for like a year. Yeah, it was a strange format. One that I don't intend to repeat. The way it worked is... Oh, there we go. Splatterific Tonk's dead. The way it worked is... Yeah. Yeah, it was endless. The way it worked is each ship fought like the next 5 ships in line or something like that. So things could be added to the end of the line and it was fine. yeah, that one lasted for friggin' ever. 87.8 to 0. I mean, I do different types of tournaments, just not at the same time. Running one tournament at a time is enough work, thanks. Splatterific getting nailed in the side again. Oh, looks like Prudentia's drawn some aggro this time, though. Oh, one Splatterific is dead. Yeah, that is a good point, Cornholio. I don't know if we have enough interested participants to be able to build for 2 tournaments at a time. Because people do what... If I was the only tournament source out there, it'd probably be okay, but there are other people who run tournaments. And people like to join those tournaments too. What is that Beyblade with a gun? Yeah, it's the Prudentia. Which may be engine dead. Uh-oh. We've got exposed gun components. Allie, please stop it. Pillbox mode, indeed. Alright, Treat the Cat was redeemed. I will toss the kitty cat a treat. If I can figure out how to get this bag open. There we go. The bag that I just opened a few minutes ago. Here you go, Panther. Bonk. Here you go, Allie. Allie, that's not yours. Come here. Come here. There. You can have that one, even though nobody bought it for you. Oh. Oh, Prudentia is dead. Come here, greedy girl. Come here. Leave the cat alone. Hey. I said come here. Thank you. Lay down. I'm not gonna let you steal the cat's treat. Yes, I've heard of Lathrix. Oof, Fortitudo. Doing some work against that Splatterific Tonk. And dead Tonk. And Eustacia is upside down. Panther doesn't seem to like these beef liver treats very much. Well, sorry, you're gonna have to wait until I go grocery shopping, because I'm out. Those are the only treats we have left. Everybody buys you so many treats every stream. Huh. Alright, go on, Ellie, you can have it. Whoops, wrong button. Fortitudo seems just fast enough to catch up to the Splatterifics. And then wear them as a hat. His Stitch is still trying to recover and get back on its wheels. Which it almost had. Oh, there it goes. Back on its wheels. This Splat's already in bad shape. Oh, the pincer maneuver. Oh, and Fortitudo rams Eusticia. Oof. And then Eusticia tries to flip Fortitudo. little sibling rivalry there. 33.4 to 0. All right. Well, Dalton, the next tournament's going to be a battleship tournament. Assuming we ever get the features in Alpha to come to stable. Prudentia is just an absolute nightmare to the Splatterific Tonks. Yep, Bandit's getting ignored again. Oh, Prudentia may have switched targets. Nope, it's still hammering on this one. Oh, now it's switched targets. Oh yeah, Stitcha is out of materials. Still alive? Still alive. 2 of the Splatterifics are dead. Yep, it's engine dead. This Splatterific's still doing fine over here, but it's also shooting at Stitcha, which is engine dead. Materials dead. And a couple more shots, it'll be dead. You know, if we can avoid dunking its shots into the ground. Oh, there we go. Estucha is dead. Why did it switch to Fortitudo? Oh, it might be AI. It's AI dead. $74.1-0. Making this a clear victory for the Virtues with a score of 65.1-0. Okay. So yeah, that is going to be +7, Mats. Congratulations. You earned more than that from just watching for 5 minutes. But this is basically going to be, well, it's not going to be the last stream, but it's the last really mainstream stream for Tank Tussle. I will probably do one more where I'm going to do some form of battle royale or team deathmatch, you know, some sort of big fun finale thing like I usually do. Probably do that next week sometime. I'm kind of leaning towards doing more of a battle royale type thing if I can figure out how to get a bunch of teams to fit into this arena. I'll probably have to mess with the spawning range and the distance between vehicles. Yeah, 4 could work, but I would kind of rather do more than 4, if I can, for a battle royale. We'll see what I can fit into the arena. It's really going to depend on how I can fix things or fit things. Group entries by pairs and teams. But yeah, now that I've seen that I can have many different prediction slots now, rather than it being a binary 1 or 2, or yes or no, basically, I kind of want to do a battle royale. Because in previous battle royales, we weren't able to do predictions because it only let me pick 2 predictions. But, yeah, at this point, basically just waiting for the Alpha branch to become stable, because I don't want to host a tournament on the Alpha branch, which is changing all the time. What was I saying? I completely lost my train of thought. Yeah, I've thought of having prizes, but it just doesn't feel right, you know? This is just for fun. I mean, they get something in real life. They get bragging rights. And Cornholio will take cat treats. Cat treats. Yeah, nothing wrong with ideas. I welcome suggestions. I don't always agree with them, but I welcome them. But, Melee Airship Armageddon. God, that sounds awful. Well, the Battleship Brawl is close to Cram only. It does allow APS as well, but I think Cram is going to be very highly featured. Like, there's going to be some APS, but I think Cram's going to be the main weapon. Battleship Brawl 7 rules on wheels. I was thinking about making the next Tank Tussle a land ship whenever we get around to it. If we get around to it. But I don't know. We'll have to see. Next tournament is definitely Battleship Brawl 7. I was leaning towards if I do another tournament after Battleship Brawl, doing Airship Armageddon. But honestly, with the changes that have been going on in From the Depths, a lot of people, including myself, are losing their enthusiasm for the game. So we'll see what happens, I guess. Chow Lake boats on wheels. Submarine battles. The issue with submarine battles is they're really hard to film because you can't really, like, you have to be under the water to see a lot of the effects in the game. And when you're under the water, it's hazy and you can't see very far. So it's really hard to tell what's going on. How long after things hit stable are you thinking about closing the entries? That depends on how long it takes things to get to stable. Like, if it takes a month from now for things to get to stable, then it'll probably only be like a week or two. Oh, water opacity can be reduced on custom maps? I didn't know that. Yeah, I hear you, Dalton. I've got 2,600 hours in the game and I'm still mediocre. You're fine. I don't care if people advertise their tournaments as long as you're not obnoxious about it. Says the man who built Rossi. Well, I built one good vehicle. In every other tournament, I usually end up in middle of the pack. You get ninja'd a lot, Tyrannus, I've noticed. Or ninja. Yeah, that's weird. I guess just latency things, Pyrotech. Yeah, ads are painful. Yeah, I would rather have stability off and just have my rule set contain evasion to a, you know, eh, what's the word I'm looking for? Make evasion, viable but not overpowered. I'd rather just do that with my rule set than have stability try and do it for me. But then you're not playing the game the right way, Pyrotech. You're supposed to play the game the way the devs want you to play it. Don't you know? Yeah, don't forget, if you say something on the official FTD Discord, in the alpha test feedback thing, if you don't have a blueprint, you're pulling it out of your ass. If you have a blueprint, there'll be some small flaw with it that makes your test invalid. Obvious lack of education. That too. Yeah, personally, Cornhole. You tried to show Drava how bad rudders were, and he's like, "Nope, your ship just sucks. Nope, that's just something wrong with your ship. That doesn't matter. Your blueprint's invalid." I remember seeing that. And pointless. Indeed. Need a rudder mod. Well, that's not going to come from me. I can barely do breadboards, let alone actual coding. That sounds about normal, Dalton. At best, you're ignored. At worst, you're called an idiot or ungrateful. I don't even I don't even bother trying to give feedback anymore. I made one last ditch effort with the rudders thing and basically got told I suck at the game, and that's why the rudders don't work. They play a different game. I mean, they kind of do. There is a difference in mentality between how you build stuff for the campaign and how you build stuff for tournaments. That's what I want to know too, Dalton, because I got called ungrateful because I was complaining. Not me specifically, but Nick came out and basically told everybody to stop being ungrateful. I think is what he said. I don't remember the exact words. Yeah. Part of me wouldn't be surprised and I've mentioned this to other people on several occasions, I would not be at all surprised to find out that they were intentionally trying to kill From the Depths just so people will buy their next game. I managed to convince two of my friends to play it, but they both quit because they got tired of having to relearn the game because of all the updates. Yeah, I get the feeling they don't really think that far ahead, Tyrannus, judging by their decision-making processes on how they update the game. Who knows? They've talked about several different things at this point. I don't even know what they're working on anymore. Yeah, From the Depths is a great game. There's a reason why it's my most played game on Steam. By far. Like over double. It's just it used to be a lot more fun than it is now. There used to be so many options and so many different things you could do, and it just feels like everything's been nerfed into oblivion. If if everything sucks, then nothing does. But yeah, it just seems like they want to balance the game perfectly, as if it's some sort of esports competitive, game, and it's not. The vast majority of the play is single player. Multiplayer is laughably broken and doesn't. In well, it's not so bad anymore. He's so pissed off at losing at turns, he decided to make sure no one could take part. Yeah, I remember him entering one of my tournaments back in the day. I don't think he did very well. Or maybe he did. I don't really remember. Stability is. It's like, look, I've never been a fan of evasion. I've never made that a secret that I don't like evasion. I think it's just an unfun way to play the game for me. I hate building like that, and I hate sitting there watching my ship shoot at something and be unable to hit it. It's just very frustrating and unfun to me. But stability was not the way to fix evasion. Not the way they've implemented it. Draba's been a dev for a couple years now, I think. Anyway, I've sat here and moaned and complained long enough with the rest of you. So yeah, that'll be the end of this episode and of the stream, folks. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you on the battlefield.